Welcome back, Science Buddies, for another fun-filled science lesson. Today I thought we'd make Play-Doh. It gives an opportunity to work with some chemistry, but also have something we can play with afterwards. So I'm going to make Play-Doh using the materials that I had at home. It's a slightly different way than if you looked online for how to make Play-Doh. If you looked online for how to make homemade Play-Doh, most recipes called for cream of tartar. I happen to not have any at home, so I had to look for a different way to make it. So the materials that we're using today is if you don't have cream of tartar. The materials you're going to need are 1 cup flour, 1/4 cup of salt, 1/3 cup of water, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, food coloring, and if you have any scents or seasonings you want to add to it. We added peppermint scent to ours, but whatever you have at home I'm sure will be great. You're also going to need some extra tools with this lab. You're going to need a pot that you'll be able to heat on the stove, a spoon, measuring cups, and wax paper. Now, we are going to be using the stoves because we're essentially cooking our materials today as we apply heat to form the new substance. So please make sure you've gotten permission and help from an adult in your household before you start doing this lab. So here we go. So for the first step, you're going to add the water, oil, and lemon juice to the pot and turn the heat on the stove to medium, maybe even lower depending on the heat of your stove. Then add the food coloring or any type of scents you want to add to your mixture. While that's warming up, in a mixing bowl, combine the flour, salt. After the water is hot but not boiling, slowly add the dry flour ingredients to the pot while mixing to combine using a spoon. I used a wooden spoon. Continuously stir the ingredients until they begin to form a ball. If it starts to get sticky, don't worry, keep stirring, flipping back and forth in the pot, but don't cook it too long. It's better if it's undercooked as it will firm as it cools down. Then remove it from the heat and the pot and place it on a sheet of wax paper until it cools down a bit. Then begin to knead the dough, basically moving it around with your hands to bring it all together. And there you go. You'll have your Play-Doh. Don't forget to store your Play-Doh in an airtight container or it will dry out. Well, I hope you had fun making Play-Doh today. I know my daughter is enjoying playing with it right now, and I'm going to go check it out myself. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about what we did today, I've included a link for another mystery science lesson entitled What Do Fireworks, Rubber, and Silly Putty All Have in Common? It's kind of an interesting lesson on the different materials and chemical reactions that they have. Well, hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.